Hello friends, welcome back to VOWIAS. Welcome to the discussion on daily MCQ. Today is 4th of February 2022 and now we are going to discuss 5 MCQs based on the current affairs. So चलिए शुरू करते हैं. But first, small information. The PDF of the discussion is available in our Telegram channel. The Telegram channel details are there in the description. You can go and download it from there. Now let's quickly look at the first question. Consider the following statements regarding wetlands. First one, wetlands are the land areas that are saturated or flooded with water either permanently or seasonally. Second one, they act as one of the best sinks for GHGs, especially carbon monoxide. Third one, they eliminate soil erosion and help fight against the climate change. Which of the following above statements are correct? A1 and 3, B2 and 3, C1 and 2 and D1, 2 and 3. You have to choose the correct option. And if you see regarding wetlands, first statement says wetlands are the areas that are naturally saturated or flooded with water either permanently or seasonally. This is the right statement. So this is the basic definition of a wetland. Second statement says they act as one of the best sinks for GHGs, especially carbon monoxide. This is also a right statement because these wetlands basically they are you can say there are large deposits of carbon which are there because a lot of decomposed animal and plant waste will be present in these wetlands. Because of lack of oxygen, because of lack of proper sunlight, they will not get decomposed. So they will remain as carbon. So it is a good sink for the carbon, especially carbon monoxide. Third one says they eliminate soil erosion and help fight against climate change. So if you see this statement, it is given they eliminate soil erosion. This is not possible. This is a very extreme statement. How can something eliminate? The wetlands will reduce the soil erosion but not completely eliminate. So the third statement is wrong. So correct answer is C, 1 and 2. Okay. So World Wetland Day is observed on February 2nd all over the world. So that is why this was in news. So remember, the Ramsar Convention for the wetlands, which is an important convention, was signed on 2nd of February 1971. And on 2nd of February, we will celebrate the World Wetland Day. And the Ramsar, if you see, or the Ramsar Convention, it was signed in Ramsar. And this convention, which is signed in Ramsar, it was signed basically in Iran. Okay, so Ramsar is there in Iran. Remember that as well. And if you see, sorry, there are you have this Monterey record. Okay, in this Monterey record, we will have the wetlands which are placed, which needs protection. Okay, currently, if you see, India has more than 47 Ramsar sites. Okay, India is one of the, you can say India is one of the founding member for this Ramsar Convention. And these wetlands, if you see, they are very important for the nature in itself. The 2022 theme for this Ramsar Day is, for this Wetland Day is, Wetland Action for People and Nature. These wetlands, they are very important for the nature. They protect the oceans, they protect the land from all these floods and all. They absorb all the excess water, and also they are very good, I would say they are very good place for this flora and fauna. Lot of flora and fauna survive in these kind of wetlands. And as I said already, they act as carbon stores. They are one of the best sinks for the greenhouse gases, especially carbon monoxide. 30% of land-based carbon is stored in the peatlands, which is a type of wetland. Okay. Now let's move on to the second question. Consider the following statements regarding parasitic plant. First one, parasitic plant obtains all or part of its nutrition from another plant, that is the host, without contributing to the benefit of the host. Second one, genus Septimaranthus is a parasitic flowering plant endemic only to the Nicobar group of islands. Which of the following is correct statement? A1 only, B2 only, C both 1 and 2, and D neither 1 nor 2. So this question is with regarding parasitic plants. So if you see, the first statement says parasitic plants obtain all the nutrition from another plant. That is the basic meaning of parasite. So the first statement is right. Second statement says genus Septimaranthus is a parasitic flowering plant endemic only to Nicobar group of islands. This is also right. So the correct option is C, both 1 and 2. Recently, a new genus Septimaranthus of parasitic flowering plants has been discovered in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, in the group of Nicobar Islands specifically. So that's why this was in news. Okay. So in addition to Septimaranthus, 4 other genera on non-parasitic plants, the Nicobarriodendron, the Pseudo Diplosaura, pubistilis, speranthera, they also have been discovered in the Nicobar group of islands, highlighting the ecological significance of the region. The defining structural features of a parasitic plant is the hostorium, a specialized organ that penetrates the host and forms a vascular union between the plants. The genus Septamaranthus grows on the plant species Horsfield diaglarba wall. Okay, it is endemic to the Nicobar group of islands, and the name Septamaranthus is derived from the Latin word septum, meaning seven, referring to the arrangement of flowers. That is a major thing, and it belongs to the family Loranthecia, which is a hemiparasite under the sandalwood order Santalaceae, and is widespread and has widespread importance. Okay, so this is all information about this Septamaranthus. Now let's move on to the third question. Consider the following statements regarding the design linked incentive scheme. First one, the DLI, Design Linked Incentive Scheme, aims to create a vibrant ecosystem for the semiconductor chip design in the country. This is the right statement. Second statement says Niti Aayog is the nodal agency for the implementation of DLI. This is a wrong statement because generally these kind of things, it will not be implemented by Niti Aayog. For the Design Linked Incentive, it is the CDAC, which is the implementing agency. So here the correct option is A, one only. So recently India invited applications for 100 domestic companies, startups and the small and medium enterprises to become part of the Global Linked Incentive Scheme. To become part of the Design Linked Incentive, not global, it's a Design Linked Incentive Scheme. Under this, the financial incentives and design infrastructure support will be extended to all domestic companies, startups and MSME which are across various stages of development and deployment of the semiconductor design for the integrated chips, chipsets, system of chips, systems, IP cores and semiconductor link design for over 5 years. And the aim is to create a vibrant ecosystem for semiconductor design in the country. This is basically to promote domestic manufacturing of semiconductors and allied devices. The scheme is expected to provide a globally competitive incentive package to companies in semiconductors and display manufacturing as well as design. The implementation, if you see, it is done by CDAC, as I said already, Center for the Development of Advanced Computing, which is a scientific society operating under the METI, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, and it will serve as a nodal agency for the implementation of the DLI scheme. And this has three components. Basically, chip design infrastructure support is one of the important component of it, and under it, the CDAC will set up India Chip Center to host the state-of-the-art design infrastructure, which is important for the designing of these chips. The second one is the product design linked incentive, and under it, the reimbursement of up to 50% of eligible expenditure subject to ceiling of 15 crore per application will be provided as the fiscal support. So for the design support is provided, for the product manufacturing support is provided, and also for the deployment the support is provided. Under it, an incentive of 6 to 4% of net sales turnover over 5 years subject to a ceiling of 30 crore per application will be provided to the applicants whose semiconductor designs for the IC chips, etc. Will be deployed in the electronic products. Okay, so this is all information about the design linked incentive. This is a very important scheme for this year exam. Okay, so keep that in mind. So next, fourth question. The Central Marine Fishery Research Institute is the largest marine fish research institute in India. It is headquartered in A, Bhubaneswar, B, Kochi, C, Visakhapatnam and D, Mumbai. The correct option for this is B, Kochi. So CMFRI, which is the largest marine fishing research institute, the headquarters is located in Kochi. So recently the Central Marine Fishery Research Institute has identified a new carangate species from the Indian coast. That is why this was in news. Okay. So the fish Scomberoides, the Plagueis, which belongs to the queenfish group, is locally known as Polawata. And there are over 60 species of the carangids in the Indian seas, and 4 of them belong to the queenfish category. The newly described is one of the 5th queenfish from the Indian waters. The CMFRI is the largest marine fishery research institute in India. The Central Marine Fishery Research Institute was established by the government in 1947 under the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare, and later it joined the Indian Council for Agriculture Research in 1967. The ICAR is the largest network of agricultural research and educational institutions in the world, functioning under Department of Agriculture Research and Education, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare. Okay, it is headquartered in Kochi, Kerala. Okay, this is all the information about this. Now let's move on to the next question. The fifth question, consider the following statement regarding coal gasification. First one, it is a process in which coal is partially oxidized with air, oxygen, steam or carbon dioxide to form a fuel gas. Second one, coal gasification produces a very low amount of carbon dioxide than a conventional coal power plant. Which of the following are correct statements? A1 only, B2 only, C both 1 and 2, and D neither 1 nor 2. You have to choose the correct option. So here if you see, so first statement says, in this process, the coal is partially oxidized with air, oxygen, steam or carbon dioxide to form fuel gas. This is the right statement. Second statement says, the coal gasification produces very low amount of carbon dioxide than conventional coal power plants. This is a wrong statement because the coal gasification produces much more carbon dioxide than the conventional coal power plants. So A1 only is the correct answer. Recently, Delhi-based non-profit Center for Science and Environment has raised concerns about the Union government's announcement on coal gasification project in the budget 2022-23. Coal gasification is a process in which coal is partially oxidized with air, oxygen, steam or carbon dioxide to form a fuel gas. So remember this. This gas is then used instead of piped natural gas, that is methane, and others for deriving energy. The in situ gasification of coal or underground coal gasification is a technique of converting coal into gas while it is still in the seam and then extracting it through wells. Production of syn. So this gas which is produced is also called as syngas, and this syngas, which is mixture consisting of methane, carbon monoxide, hydrogen, carbon dioxide and water vapor. The syngas can be used to produce wide range of fertilizer, fuel, solvent and synthetic materials, and the coal gasification actually produces more carbon dioxide than a conventional coal powered thermal power plant. According to estimates, 1 unit of electricity generated by these burning coal gas fields produces 2.5 times carbon dioxide than the conventional plants. That is a very big thing. Okay, so these are the 5 questions for the day, and before I leave a small information, we are providing Vision monthly magazines. Okay, we are providing magazines from Jan 2021 to May 2022. So you can use these summaries to increase your understanding, to revise the things faster. Do make the best use of these summaries. We even provide the summaries of Vision Prelims test series. So this is provided to you at just rupees 999. Okay, so to get more information, do visit our Telegram channel. The Telegram channel details are there in the description. So that's it guys from our side. I'll see you again in the next video. Till then, keep studying and stay tuned. Jai Hind.